We're going to cover a strength circuit that's going to be head-to-toe strengthening for the drum corps athlete and hit all the major muscle groups and planes of motion that you need to be successful on the marching field. This is going to start with a Tabata circuit, so 40 seconds on of an exercise, then 20 seconds of rest, then you'll proceed with the next exercise. We're going to demonstrate each exercise, not go through the full minute of each one, but you know that on your own. Do at least 2 rounds. If you're advanced, bump up to 3 rounds of this. We're going to start with squats, Supermans, and then side planks. 40 seconds of squats, 40 seconds of Supermans, then 20 seconds of side planks on each side. So we're going to demonstrate a squat. Feet are going to be shoulder width apart. They don't have to be completely parallel. They're definitely not turned way out. This is not a plie squat. You're going to sit back like you're sitting in a chair and then come back up. We're going to do that for 40 seconds. Let's go ahead and try squatting. Begin. You're going to continue that, making sure the knees do not collapse inward. That's one of the big mistakes we look for, as well as you don't want your knees driving forward. Heels stay on the ground. Imagine there's a chair behind you and you are sitting into that chair. This is going to work the major lower leg muscles. This is going to work your glutes. This is going to work your quads and your core as you control yourself. From here, we're going to go down into a Superman hold. So you're going to work all the muscles on the back side of your body. So you're going to go through 40 seconds. Go thumbs up if you can, so you really get into rotation of the shoulder. Keep the knees off the ground. Extend the arms forward. Get as big of range of motion as you can hold. Try to keep your sternum just slightly off the ground so you get those back extensors. This is not a height contest. You're just trying to keep yourself elevated. Very good. Then you would rest. Now from here, we're going to do side planks. We're going to go head that way, feet down that way. Let's start on our right side. You're going to try to make a straight line from heels up to shoulders, keeping your bottom forward, so glutes engaged. Go ahead and lift up. Hands going to be on the hip. You're going to try to keep the distance up from your hip to the ground. Bottom is tight, and you're a straight line through here. You're going to hold that for 20 seconds, then go ahead and switch sides. This is one of the most underutilized muscle groups for marching members. The outer hip muscles that control knee stability and the direction of your knee are really what we're trying to improve here. This is going to help prevent knee injuries. It also works the back as well and the core. Very good. That is your circuit. So you're going to repeat that circuit with 40 seconds on and 20 seconds of rest. After that, we're going to go through a finisher. The goal is to do at least 2 rounds of this finisher. It's going to be 10 push-ups, then 10 skater lunges into a calf raise and march. So it's going to look like this. Step back, bend the knee, bend the hip, then go up and go into a calf raise. We're trying to work 360 degrees of motion. These performers do dynamic movements, and we want you to be able to control that. So that is the skater lunge. You're going to do 10 of those on each side. Let's start though on the ground with our push-ups. Let's demonstrate 10 good push-ups. Try to go down as far as you can and then come back up. If you want an extra challenge, raise your hands off the ground when you get there. You're lowering and controlling your body. It's almost like a plank that moves up and down. Belly button stays in tight as you go through these push-ups. Then you lock out the arms and extend all the way. Now after your group goes through 10 of these, then you transition back into standing. And we're going to try the skater jump or skater lunge. So you step back at a diagonal, bend the hip, bend the knee, drive up, and then come back down. So we want to make sure we don't neglect your balance and stability in your ankle joints and lower leg muscles here. We would do 10 of those, then we'd switch and try the other side. Let's make sure that we are symmetrical on each side. We do that as a full ensemble. Again, you're trying to work up from 2 sets of each of these into 3 sets throughout the course of your spring training and season.